This is a list of the top 10 songs that I have used to help put my kids to sleep. Some have lasted 9 years, some I just started yesterday. Let's get into this list. Oh, and this is in no particular order. Number 10, The Beach Boys, In My Room. The smooth harmonies of the Beach Boys, which often puts me to sleep. Not in a bad way, but in a very good way. My daughter Bella loves the Beach Boys now, so got that in the bag. Richie Valens, Donna, number 9. A song that I've been listening to since I saw the Richie Valens movie that terrified me in the 80s. And Donna was a song that I've kind of always listened to because of the soundtrack, and I included it very early on in my kids' nighttime, bedtime playlist. Number 8, the Jackson 5, Maybe Tomorrow. This was a tough choice. I really wanted to use a song from the Jackson 5. They have a lot of good slow songs. However, there's a lot of moments where Michael Jackson in his early years just really hits those high notes, and I was afraid that they would prop up and wake up. But alas, they do not. They stay calm and they love Michael Jackson. And I also had a chance to teach them about Michael Jackson's earlier years in the Jackson 5 and that he was adorable. Phil Collins, Another Day in Paradise. He's got a couple of good ones, but Another Day in Paradise is the song that I always kind of go back to. It's a song for me as well because it's nostalgic for me to hear it. It reminds me of when I was like 7 years old, and my kids have really started to like Phil Collins, the tone of his voice and the smooth yacht rock style of Phil Collins' early albums. Number 6 is a song by the Flamingos called I Only Have Eyes for You. This was Nadia and I's wedding song, actually, and I'm a big fan of doo-wop, and I wanted to include a doo-wop song, and it's special because it was the wedding song, and now I'm carrying my kid to it, so it kind of ties it together, whatever. Number 5 is Donovan's Ballad of a Crystal Man. A lot of songs in Donovan's catalog, and much like Michael Jackson's high-pitched voice, I was concerned that the second the harmonica came in, that it would wake them up, but alas, it does not. They love the harmonica. My son Bo plays it a little too much in the car and at home when he shouldn't, but Donovan is really close to me as an artist, and I'm happy that I'm sharing it with them now. Number 4 is Simon and Garfunkel's Bleecker Street. Harmonies really helps the kids to calm down. Simon and Garfunkel is all about harmonies, and I chose Bleecker Street because I wanted to choose one of the songs that wasn't one of their biggest sellers, because again, it has to be interesting to me too, right? I just read them 10 children's books. I gotta hear some music that I'm gonna enjoy myself. So number 3 is Stevie Wonder's I Believe. I wanted to add one that had a little bit more of an R&B oomph. What's happened is that my son Bo starts to sing it, so I'm thinking about removing this song because he's enjoying it a little too much, and he's starting to sing, I believe when I fall in love with you, it'll be forever. So I might remove it, but for now, it's gotta be on the list because it's one of the most played songs. Number 2 is a Beatles song. This was a tough song to choose because, again, I love the Beatles and they have tons of great slow stuff, great harmonies. But one day, Bo came home and he was singing All You Need Is Love. Not just the chorus, but the verse too. He knew all the words because they were singing it in school. So I thought, okay, let me include that one on the playlist. But again, much like I Believe Stevie Wonder, he's starting to sing when I play the song. So it might be another song that I remove from the list, but it works for the other kids. So it's in the playlist. And the last one, and this is in no particular order again, it's a Cat Stevens song. It's a song that I first heard of his catalog that wasn't Wild World, and it's the first track on Teaser and the Firecat, and it's called The Wind. It's just Cat Stevens' smooth voice and his finger picking, and it's perfect for the playlist. And that's it. That's the playlist. There's many more songs, but these are the ones that have been on the playlist the longest. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you maybe some ideas of what you can play for your kids if you haven't thought of it. And we'll see you next time.